We are back at it again here with another video with the Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with TRKA stock continuing to fight to stay above 18 cents and trying to retest the 20-cent area. And in today's volatility, TRKA was not the only stock experiencing volatility. The SPY did as well. And our SPY bot at 3:30 p.m. sent out a bear indicator. From that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside. Pure weakness there on 42 vision. And put options went up 100% plus within minutes, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with TRKA stock continuing to fight to hold support, and we're going to talk about what's going on with the inflow versus outflow and the key levels I would watch going into tomorrow. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run of the day was from our Tesla bot. Our Tesla bot sent out a bull indicator at 9:35 a.m. and from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 200% plus within an hour, guys. And as you see, they're popping up within the screen, within the options chain. Some options even went higher than that. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. And we look forward to having you join us, and let's jump into these charts. So here we are with TRKA stock doing a full transition from the rip area up here at around the 24-cent area to multiple dip areas, and now trying to come back up. And the furthest it's hit within the 42 vision transitions is dark green bars, guys. If this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with TRKA stock under a bull indicator since around the 1920 area since Friday, and it's been sitting sideways in this tight range between the 18 cent and 20 cent area. And right now the bulls are trying to put up a fight, but like I stated on Friday, it's going to be crucial and critical to justify any further strength here to the upside if these inflows were to pick up. Outflows have been dominating since Thursday after market hours throughout Friday and today, and these outflows continue below the midpoint, and it's going to be crucial for the bulls to pick this back up and head towards the midpoint. This is going to be critical and something to not ignore and overlook here, that these inflows are crucial to pick up, and they need to cross to reflect any further strength into these charts and justify this bull indicator and try to retest key resistance levels. Because the longer these outflows continue within these charts dominating, it can eventually start to reflect that weakness into these charts, very quickly, especially if it pulls away from it and this bull indicator gets canceled by a possible bear indicator. Something to not ignore, and that's something I'm going to watch very carefully going into tomorrow. Now, when we zoom out here and look at this from the 1 hour, we could see that the inflows pick back up, but they're really close to the midpoint, but they have not crossed, guys. It is still below the midpoint, even though it's green. This needs to continue pushing up, and if it could cross over up to the upside, this could quickly start to reflect possible strength into these charts, and that is something to not ignore as well here on the 1 hour as we see it in the bigger picture. But even though those inflows try to pick up, it's been under a bear indicator since up here at around the 22-cent area. A full transition from the rip area up there at 27 cents down to the dip area has been hit, and so far the furthest it's gone from the dip area here of 17 cents and 16-cent area is the dark green bar. So if these inflows cross back over to the upside and start reflecting that strength into these charts, the next piece that's missing here within the transitions is bright green bars following the dark green ones. So something to not ignore here is we need to see further strength on the inflows. This bear indicator needs to get canceled by a possible bull indicator, and the last piece missing of a full transition on 42 vision would be bright green bars. So something to not ignore. Outflows are dominating on the larger time frames as well. Even though it's green, it's below the midpoint. Same thing here on the 30-minute. And within the volatility here on the 15-minute, yes, it has a bull indicator here in today's pre-market at around the 18-cent area. Double bottom there in today's pre-market and bounced up. And so far, it hasn't retested that area of 1860 where the bull indicator popped up. But again, these outflows are dominating. So that is something that we need to watch very carefully going into tomorrow. And I'm going to be looking for these inflows to switch from red to green and cross that midpoint to the upside. And I'm going to share with you guys the key levels I would watch to the upside and to the downside going into tomorrow. So the first levels I would watch on TRKA stock is the support, guys. There's a huge support here at the 1860 area, 1850 area. That's going to be crucial and critical. If that were to get crossed and pulled down to the downside even further, I'll be watching if these outflows pull away from the midpoint, and same thing here on the 15-minute to the downside. And if a rejection were to happen here on the 1 hour chart, if it were to switch from green to red and pull down to the downside, continuing the domination of this bear indicator up here at around 2280 area. So let's talk about the key levels to the upside. So the first thing is we want to see these inflows cross back over, cross the midpoint with strength, start reflecting that strength into these charts, hold this bull indicator true and strong, and the first resistance to the upside is going to be 21 cents. There was a double rejection there when things fell down to 16 cents and try to come back up. That's going to be crucial and critical. And then above that comes the 23-cent area based off the history of the chart. And if we break through those two resistance levels and these inflows pick up on the 15-minute as well, and that crossover on the 1 hour happens, well, then we'll have to reassess and see what's going on at those newer levels and also what's going on with the inflow versus outflow. But right now, those are the key levels I'll be watching in this tight range to the upside and to the downside. The bull and bear indicators will be crucial, but these inflow versus outflows are going to be critical as they're below the midpoint on all three time frames. And if it crosses back up, it could quickly start to reflect that strength into the charts. And if the 1 hour rejects and pulls away, or the 15-minute or the 30-minute continue to pull away to the downside, with outflows continuing to dominate and switching into bear indicators on the 30-minute and canceling out this bull indicator, it will be something to not ignore as well, because that weakness can start to reflect pretty quickly into these charts. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.